Welcome. My name is Peter Strong. I'm a professional psychotherapist based in Colorado, USA, and I offer Skype therapy online for the treatment of anxiety and depression for people who are looking for an alternative to medications or traditional talk therapy. So most people who come to me have already tried medications and they're trying to get off medications because of side effects or because they simply don't seem to work, which is quite a common complaint. Medications may provide a short-term usefulness for treating symptoms, for reducing the severity of anxiety or depression, but as a long-term strategy, medications are really not adequate. They're not sufficient because they can't change the underlying psychological process that is causing your anxiety or depression. So anxiety and depression are produced by underlying psychological reactions, conditioned psychological habits that feed that anxiety and depression and keep it from healing. Particularly reactive thinking, that's one of the most common processes that feeds anxiety and depression. Thoughts don't cause anxiety or depression, but they certainly do feed that emotion of anxiety or depression if it's already present. So thoughts, reactive thoughts, have this tendency to reinforce emotional suffering, and also they prevent that suffering from healing. So these two factors are at work here. So if you want to really break free from the cycle of anxiety or depression, you have to work on changing these underlying psychological habits. Now, these habits operate subconsciously, and therefore we're not really consciously aware of what's happening in the mind. We are aware of feeling anxious or feeling depressed, but we're not really aware of the process that's producing those feelings. So I have developed a system for working with these underlying psychological habits that's called mindfulness therapy. And it's very effective. It's a very effective way of working with your emotions to stop these underlying reactive habits and to promote healing of the emotion itself. So you can learn more on my website, but if you're interested in trying a very different approach than conventional talk therapy or medications, then please contact me and ask any questions you may have about mindfulness therapy. But really, mindfulness therapy is about developing a very conscious and mindful relationship with your emotions, with your anxiety or depression or any other emotion that's causing problems for you. The biggest issue that I encounter is that people do not have a conscious relationship with their emotions. They react to their emotions with avoidance or aversion, or trying to escape the emotional pain through alcohol or other addictive process. There's this tendency to react and try to get away from our pain, which is understandable, but which has the undesired effect of preventing healing. So conscious awareness or mindfulness is required for healing those psychological habits. So in mindfulness therapy, we don't talk about our emotions so much. Instead, we focus mindful awareness on those emotions. In effect, we learn how to meditate on our emotions to develop this inner consciousness that is essential for healing. So we learn to meditate on our emotions, and that is the primary process of mindfulness meditation, that as I teach it, meditating on the mind in order to bring about healing in the mind. This is essential, otherwise you become a prisoner of those reactive habits. So I will teach you how to meditate on your emotions during our Skype therapy sessions together, if you choose to work with me. The approach is very effective, and unlike medications, it gives you tools that you can apply yourself, including mindfulness meditation. So you can start to work on your emotions between sessions and develop the skills necessary to promote healing and well-being. This approach is very effective, and most of my clients see tremendous improvements after the first 3 or 4 sessions. The key is learning how to apply mindfulness to work with your mind effectively. So if you'd like to schedule Skype therapy with me, then please reach out to me. Go to the contact page and send me an email. Tell me more about yourself and how I can help you. Tell me what you've tried so far, and tell me what times work for you so we can work on scheduling a Skype therapy session. Skype therapy is a wonderful alternative. It's so much more convenient and more comfortable for people who are looking for psychological help with anxiety and depression, or addictions too. So please contact me if this interests you, and I'll be happy to help you learn how to heal emotional suffering using the methods of mindfulness therapy. Thank you.